body flow. So full body as well as mind and soul as well, of course. So let's practice. Come down to begin in your own comfortable seat. So you might be cross-legged, you might be kneeling, you might bring any props, cushions that you need to come into your comfortable seat. Just make sure you're somewhere where you can sit up nice and tall through the spine, and then when you're there, just allow the hands to fall wherever they feel comfortable and close down the eyes. We'll take this first moment to just bring to mind all the yogis that have come before, the ancestors of this deep spiritual practice who have passed this down for thousands of years so that we might be here practicing today. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Lift the shoulders, and as you exhale out through the mouth, allow the shoulders to melt down and away from the ears. Once more, just like that. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, sigh it out. Allow the shoulders to drop away. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale. To land here in this moment on the mat. Bringing your conscious awareness into your body. Starting to notice how you feel right here, right now. Allowing those ideas and expectations of how you should be feeling to drop away and just start to listen in to the body, the breath, and with each exhale, allow yourself to drop a little further into this moment. Allowing slowly the thoughts to begin to fall away. The mind doesn't always clear immediately, just like that, as much as we want it to. Just easing yourself in gently to this moment, to this time you've dedicated to yourself. Taking a few more breaths. And then from here, you might want to blink your eyes open just for a moment. We're going to practice some Nadi Shodhana. Now, this is a pranayama, a breathwork technique, which is really going to help balance the energies in our body. So balance that sun and moon energy between the right and the left nostril. If you haven't done this before, no worries at all. I will guide you the whole way. So taking your right hand, and we're just going to fold down that pinky finger and bring the two middle finger and the index finger to the third eye point, just in between the brows. And once you're there, you can just close down the eyes and just listen to my voice to guide you through the rest. So let's all just take a breath to get on the same page. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And then closing the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale just through the left. At the top of the breath, close the left nostril with that third finger. For a second, pause, retain the breath. And release the thumb, open the right nostril, exhale. Inhale again through the right nostril. At the top of the breath, close the right nostril with the thumb, pause, retain the breath, and open the left, exhale. Inhale through the left, close the left, pause, retain the breath, open the right, exhale. Inhale through the right, close the right, pause, open the left, exhale. Inhale through the left, close the left, pause, open the right, exhale. Inhale through the right, close the right, pause, open the left, exhale. Inhale through the left, close the left, pause, open the right, exhale. Release the right hand to the lap, release the breath. Allow your breathing to return to normal. Take a second to notice how you feel. The breath is such a special and powerful tool that we can use to really change our inner chemistry, change how we're feeling, change how our nervous system is responding. So, if ever you feel like you need a little balancing, and you can always come back to this technique. When you're ready, blinking open the eyes, and we'll come forward onto all fours, taking a second to line the knees up underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders, and we'll start to move through our cat-cow. When you're moving through these postures, see if you can really allow the movement to begin right from the center of the body. So as you inhale, allow that center to drop down in space and allow the tailbone, the chest to follow. Chest opens, neck, look up. Then as you exhale, draw that center back in space. The spine starts to round, tailbone drops down, and so does the crown of the head. Inhale, draw the center to the earth. Allow the heart space to open, the neck, the throat. Exhale, draw the center up, round the spine. Tailbone and crown of the head drop down. Inhale, center towards the earth. Exhale, draw the center back. Inhale, center to the earth. Exhale, draw the center back. Inhale, center to the earth. Exhale, draw the center back. Now from here, start to move with the rhythms of your own body. So maybe you start to take this motion in a circle with the ribs, center of the body, the hips. Maybe you start to bring it all the way back through that child's pose. Just feel it out in your body. What movement is your body craving when you've taken it to one side? Switch your circle and take it to the other. I invite you to close your eyes and really feel out this movement. Really turn your awareness inward and start to notice how your body is feeling. Full body awareness from the fingertips, the toes, through the legs, arms, shoulders, hips, torso, all the way up to the neck and the head. When you're ready, come back to that neutral position. we'll tuck the toes under and start to walk the hands back so we come onto the knees, stretching through the fascia of the foot. Getting that deep stretch. As we inhale, start to lift the wrists up in space and point the fingers down. Getting a nice stretch in the wrist here, and at the same time we're lifting up through the pelvic floor, up through the crown of the head. So again, feeling that lightness. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. Keep the toes tucked under as we come to our tabletop. And from here, we'll start to turn the fingertips in towards the body. They don't come all the way around, just turning them out to the side of the mat is wonderful as well. So figure it out. See how it feels in your wrists. And then when you get there, just take some small, gentle circles. Just giving the wrists some attention. Stretching out in these really important but often overlooked joints that we actually use a lot when we're doing our downward dogs and our planks. Take your circle in the other direction. Remember, always bringing that awareness to the breath. No matter what movement we're doing, we are breathing consciously. And then coming back to center, flipping the palms back, untucking the toes, realigning yourself. And then from here, we're going to tuck just the right toes under, lift the right knee, start to straighten that right leg. Then from here, start to lift that right heel. See if you can establish your balance here. So if you notice that the center of the body has started to drop down, just draw that back in space. Feel the core engage. Feel your stability here, and maybe start to lift the left fingertips towards the front of the mat. So pinky is going to be facing down to the earth, thumb up. Take a deep inhale here, and exhale to draw the elbow and the knee towards each other. That center point of the body draws back. We're rounding through the spine. Inhale to stretch out, reach the fingertips and the toes away. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, contract, draw that center up. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, contract. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, contract. Inhale, stretch out. From here, drop that left hand down, and we'll swim that right knee all the way forward, stepping it between the palms as we come to our low lunge. From here, you might walk that left knee back in space, just a touch, as we start to sink forward into that right hip. Feeling a nice opening in the front of the left hip crease. Take a breath in here, and a deep breath out. Then start to draw that right hand to the inside of the right foot. Walk that right foot out just a touch as we come to lizard. So we're still warming up here, so no need to go too deep in this lizard just now. You're welcome to stay on the hands. You're welcome to come down if you like. Totally up to you. We'll just stay here for 3 nice deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose and mouth, bringing the awareness into the hips here, but also noticing how the whole body feels in this posture. Full body awareness. One more breath. And then from here, we'll start to straighten through that right leg. So we're coming into half Hanuman, but kind of a wide stance half Hanuman. So the hands might not stay there. You might want to walk them in a bit, depending on the space in your hamstring. And we'll just take 3 more nice deep breaths here. Wherever you are, folding forward, feeling that opening in the right hamstring. One more breath. And exhale to roll it back forward. From here, plant the left palm down. Start to swim the right fingertips forward, up and back as you bend that left knee and maybe grab onto those left toes. If we can't reach, let's see if we can just draw that left heel in towards as we reach towards the foot. This is wonderful. Or if we're grabbing onto the right toes, maybe we start to sink forward even more in the hips. So one deep breath here. And then release gently. Bring the palm back down and swing that left knee back to join the right as we come back to our tabletop position. Realign yourself, reestablish your connection to the earth through the hands and the knees, and then we'll tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee, and straighten that left leg. From here, we'll start to lift the left heel. Once again, finding our connection, drawing that center up away from the earth, and maybe we start to reach those right fingertips forward. Inhale to reach away with the toes and the fingers. Exhale, knee towards the elbow. Draw that center up in space. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, contract. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, contract, drawing that center up towards the spine. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, contract. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, contract. And then inhale, stretch out. From here, place the right hand down and left knee swims forward between the fingertips. Maybe you start to walk that right knee back and then sink the hips forward. Taking a nice deep breath here, in and out. Starting to notice the sensations in the body on this side. And then we'll bring those left fingertips inside of the left foot and find just a gentle lizard on this side for 3 breaths. 3 breaths, a beautiful awareness in the whole body. 1 more breath. And then starting to straighten through that left leg, coming to our wide half Hanuman. Feeling the opening in the back of the left leg. Reaching forward with the nose, feeling the sensations in the back, in the leg. The breath moving through the body. But 1 more breath. And then rolling back through. Plant the right hand down. Send the left fingertips forward, up and back. And then maybe we start to bend through that right knee. Maybe we catch the right toes. Maybe we start to sink forward. For 1 breath in and out, and then release that palm. Bring it back to center and walk the left knee back to kiss down next to the right. From here, pull the palms out, tuck the toes under, and we'll peel the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Maybe you want to take a couple of breaths to bend one knee and the other. Maybe you come to complete stillness, listening to your body and seeing if you can respond. This response might look different every day, but the practice is learning to listen. When you're satisfied, start to walk the feet in towards the center of the mat as you walk the hands in 2, and we come to a forward fold in the center of the mat. Hands can be on the mat or on the legs. And I invite you to clasp opposite elbow for a couple of breaths as we allow the head to hang. Maybe swing side to side.
Finding that decompression in the spine. Opening up a little further in the hamstrings. Taking pressure off the low back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, release the hands. And from here, we'll inhale to draw the fingertips all the way up to the sky. Palms come together, and we'll exhale, take it all the way back down where we came. And again, inhale, fingertips to the sky. Palms come together, exhale down the middle. Inhale, fingertips to the sky, reaching up. Palms come together, we exhale down the middle. One more time, inhale, fingertips to the sky. Palms come to the middle, and we slice it all the way down, forward fold. From here, making sure that the feet are hip distance apart, so we've got stability in our base here. We're going to grab either, depending on your body, behind the legs. So anywhere on the legs, grabbing the ankles, or maybe we take our index finger and our middle finger around the big toe. Wherever you are, we'll inhale to lengthen the crown towards the front of the mat, and exhale, start to bend the elbows as we pull the crown of the head towards the earth. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. What I want is for your inhale to feel like an expansion in those parts of the body that we are stretching here. So the hamstrings and the low back. And then the exhale to feel like a softening. So releasing that tension, releasing that resistance to the stretch, and allowing yourself to fold a little deeper. 3 more breaths. Last breath. And release. Walk the hands back out. Walk the feet back, and we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On the next inhale, lift the right leg up high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose and step that right foot between the hands. From here, we'll pivot on the back foot, and we'll start to rise up for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. So the hands are going to come together and up above the head. We're bending into that front knee, so the knee is tracking over the right toes. We're also pressing in to the outer edge of the left foot. So both legs are really engaged here. Should feel really strong and stable through the base. And then lifting up and away with the fingertips. So drawing the elbows towards the ears. Feeling this expansion away from that center point in the body. So 1 more breath. And then we'll release the hands, swim them behind the tailbone, interlace the fingers, and start to draw them down and away as we open through the heart space. Once again, with our stable base, we'll start to fold over, coming to humble warrior. So drawing eventually the crown of the head down towards the earth as the hands come up and over. We'll take 2 breaths here. And then exhale to release. Come back head over heart, straighten through that front leg. Release the hands and inhale to draw those right fingertips up towards the sky for reverse triangle. As you exhale, start to tilt forward and keep that length in the side body. So reaching those right fingertips towards the front of the mat, reaching, and then we start to tilt down as the left hand comes up for a triangle. So this can be a great time to grab a block or anything that you have
To lift the ground up, we can also place the hands on the leg. Find your triangle, but wherever you are, really see if you can have this expansion across the chest. So rather than looking down into the floor, we're lifting up and away with those left fingertips, and maybe even turning that gaze up towards the ceiling. For 2 more breaths. And exhale, release those left fingertips down towards the earth. Feel free to continue using any props you like here as we come to pyramid. So step the left foot in just a touch here. Inhale to lengthen the crown of the head towards the front of the mat, and exhale, start to fold over that right leg. From here, see if you can pull that right hip crease back in space. So you're really squaring the hips towards the front of the mat. See how this changes the stretch for you. Breathing deep, feeling that expansion and softening. And then start to bend that front leg. Place the weight into the right foot as you lean forward. Lift the left toe and shoot that left foot back as we come to low lunge. Once again, swim the right hand around inside the right foot. Walk that right foot out. We're going to come to lizard once more. Option to lower the knee like we did before. Maybe you feel like this time would feel good to lift the knee. Maybe you stay on the hands. Maybe you come down onto the elbows. Find your lizard today and take 3 nice deep breaths. If it feels good, maybe you close the eyes here. Once again, drawing that awareness into the body. Noticing how you feel, not just in the areas being stretched, but the full body. 1 more breath. And draw that right hand back outside the right foot. Lift the right foot and step it back in space. Maybe instead of placing that right foot down, we come to this 3-legged plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Beautiful stuff. Press into the hands, press into the pubic bone. Lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, belly to the mat. Tuck the toes under. Power up to your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful stuff. On the next inhale, lift the left leg up high. 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Pivot on that back foot and we'll start to rise up for warrior 1. So bringing the palms together and up and overhead. Establishing those strong foundations. So bending through the left knee. Pressing down into the outer edge of the right foot. Both legs are strong and engaged. Heart space is shining towards the front of the mat. Fingertips are drawing up and away for 1 more breath. Release the hands, bring them behind the tailbone, interlace the fingers, and inhale to open the heart. Exhale, start to fold forward. Crown of the head down towards the earth. Hands come up and overhead. 2 nice deep breaths. And release. Start to come back. Head over heart, straighten through that left leg. Inhale, left fingertips up towards the sky, reverse triangle. Exhale, stretching forward, forward, forward. Until we tilt all the way down into our Trikonasana on the other side. Find your triangle. With that open chest, open heart, expansion away from center. The right fingertips are reaching up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right fingertips come down to the earth. As we move to our pyramid, stepping the right foot in. Inhaling to draw the crown of the head towards the front of the mat. Exhaling to fold towards the left leg. Drawing that left hip crease back in space. Feeling that opening in the left hamstring. Start to lean the weight into that left foot. Bend the left knee. Lift the right toes up and then shoot them back for that low lunge. Draw the left fingertips inside the left foot and come to your lizard on the side. Remember, options to drop the knee, have the knee lifted, up on the palms, down on the elbows, whatever works for you today. And then closing down the eyes. Following the rhythm of the breath through the body. One more breath. And then from wherever you are, press back up. Draw that left hand outside the left foot. Draw the left foot back in space. Come to your three-legged plank and then lowering all the way to the belly. Inhale for Cobra Bhujangasana. Exhale, belly to the mat. Inhale to press through the hands. Sit the bum all the way back. Extended Child's Pose Balasana. Forehead comes to the mat. Close the eyes. Come back to the rhythm of the breath. Feel the body grounded on the earth. As points of contact, the feeling of weight, energy and breath moving through the whole body. On the next inhale, gently lifting back up. Walk the palms out, tuck the toes under, peel the hips up, downward facing dog. And then start to walk the feet towards the center of the mat. The hands to join the feet as we once again come to forward fold in the middle of the mat. We're going to take that folding bind again. So once again, drawing the hands behind the legs, behind the ankles, or the fingers around the big toe. We'll inhale to lengthen the crown of the head towards the front of the mat and exhale, bend the elbows. For 5 deep breaths. Maybe noticing a little more space than last time. Each breath an expansion and a softening. A receiving and a letting go. One more breath. And then release the bind. Bend the knees and slowly roll yourself all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders back and away. Close the eyes. Full body awareness. Your Tadasana, standing mountain. Bring the palms together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a second to express some gratitude to yourself for showing up today to fill your own cup so that you can better pour into others. Thank you for practicing. See you next time.